You have this presentation. Now, what is the name of the 14 Purvas? And at least, again, just to hear the name and what it contained at that time, what kind of the information in the 14 Purvas they have it. Okay, so let me just say it. Utpat Purva describes the origination, destructions, and permanent nature of the substance. That is the main basic Jain principles. Every substance in the universe, it is continuously changing. It is continuously changing, but in the process of changing, certain qualities remain same. So it is like origination, destructions, and the permanence nature. All three things together for every substance. That description is in that Purva. Agrayaniya describes the 7 tattvas and 6 dravyas. That's the second Purva. Viryanuvad describes the power and the qualities of living beings and non-living substances. The fourth, Asti Dasti Pramad, in which describes the 7 ways, Syadvad, Anekantvad. The philosophy of Anekantvad is been described in the fourth Purva, considering things and their usage. Number 5th Purva is Gnan Pravad, means there are 8 types of knowledge. Mati Gnan, Sruta Gnan, Avdhi Gnan, Manopari Gnan, Keval Gnan. If those are the 5, and there are 3 Agnan, Mati Agnan, Srut, and Avdhi Vibhanga Gnan or Avdhi Avagnan. So there are 8 types of the Gnan that is described in the 5th Purva. 6th one is the Satya Pravad, descriptions of the truth, silence, and speakers. Atma Pravad, this is the most important one, describes the soul, descriptions of soul, Atma, from Nishchay and Vyavhar point of view. That's where the philosophy of soul comes from, Atma Pravad. It is said, like Srimad Rajchandra did when he compiled Atma Siddhi Shastra, he must have a great in-depth knowledge of these Atma Pravad Purva based on the previous life. That was said because he has beautifully done. Okay, the Atma Pravad, Atma Siddhi Shastra. That is the number 7. Just a minute. All right. Number 8 is a Karma Pravad. Number 9 is the Pratyakhyan. Karma Pravad is bondage and its modification of karma to the soul. How karma gets bonded to the soul. That is the Karma Pravad. Pratyakhyan, descriptions of the vows, penance, repentance, and renunciation of bad things. That's the Pratyakhyan. Pachakhana, whatever another name is the Pachakhana. When you take any vow or any the parishan is around the corner now. Okay? And all the Pachkan things, everything is description is in these Pratyakhan Pramad. Vidyanuvad, acquiring special power of learning various mantras and other knowledges. This is the number 10th Purva. Kalyanvad, descriptions of grand celebration of great events, which is Kalyanak. Tirthankar, in every Tirthankar life, there are 5 great events. And these 5 great events is called Panch Kalyanak in the Tirthankar's life. This Kalyanak is nothing but conception event, birth event, renunciation event after the birth, renunciation event, then realization event, that's where the Keval Gnan he attains, and finally attainment of liberation. These 5 great events, it is called Panch Kalyanak, and there is a significant celebration occurs on those 5 different events of every Tirthankar's life. So then there is a Pranavad, with the knowledge about removal of pains caused by spirit, ghost, and snake. So you can imagine even in that time, these things are believed by the people, and it has been documented in our Agamic literature. Kriya Visal, descriptions of 72 arts and 72 arts of man and 64 arts of woman. Okay, that is called all these kala. Okay, these things are in the Kriya Vishal, and Trilok Bindusar, the ways of attaining moksha and its blissful state and permanent happiness. So you got some idea what I'm trying to give you. These 14 Purvas are, what are their names, and brief description what it contains. All right. And the last section is the 5 Chulikas. Okay, the Chulika is knowledge acquires extraordinary power. The meaning of the Chulika is the decoration. So whether you have this power or not, that is not going to stop you attaining liberation. But we have it in our scriptures. Those kind of the power where people acquire a special power. And we know there are some people really have a special power, and they are far superior than ordinary people. Power to walk on water, staying in the water, passing through the fire. Now, if somebody passed through the fire, staying in the water longer time, or power to walk on the water, that one is called Jalgatha. That is the power that what he possessed. Okay. Sthalgatha, travel to Mount Meru, travel to Mahavidya Kshetra. They got that power that they can go all the way to Mount Meru or Mahavidya Kshetra. That's called Sthalgatha. Maya Gata, power to perform miracles. Roop Gata, transformation of the body into various forms. No, you heard about it. Some people can change their forms, physical outside appearance. Okay, that is that they transform their body from human to animal just to change the body, and then they convert it back. That is means they possess a special power called Rupgata. Akashgata, travel into space. All these things, I mean, if you just imagine 2,500 years ago, the literature compiled after Mahavir's after Mahavir time, Mahavir's disciple, that literature contained all these subjects. All right. So that's the kind of the 12th Angagam or Drashtivad contain this information.